What's up guys, it's your boy Mihi and I'm back with another video. Before we get started, I'd like to thank everyone for the recent support on the channel. You guys have made making these videos feel awesome, and I'm glad to be back and creating content for YouTube and look forward to helping y'all out even more with my content, really just entertaining y'all. I'm here to have some fun, so let's do it. Also, we're close to 200 subs. Thank you guys so much for the support, I really appreciate it. Today we're going to be talking about some recent drama within the Deepwoken community that unraveled. My purpose of making this video won't be to tell you too much of my opinion or even influence you to side with one or another, nor is it try to outdo Nano in any way considering he covered the topic first, especially considering the fact that I've been a fan of Nano since he played games like Rogue Lineage, Shindo Life, and back in those like close community Naruto games when it was up and coming, and etc. The guy is great and I definitely recommend watching him and his video on the topic. Back on track. The purpose of this video is to inform you guys on the situation in the least amount of time as possible. I'm going to do my best and just explain it in chronological order and refrain from any biased statements, seeing as how all these Deepwoken YouTubers have their own views and opinions on the situation. I feel like it's only fair for it to be up to the viewer to decide on what and how they feel. Besides, other people have already pointed out some great statements. Without further ado, let's get straight into it. The story begins off the Deepwoken Purge event, where about a week ago, players banded together to initiate a game-wide gripping spree of anyone they came across. I personally did not play Deepwoken at the time, and though I played Deepwoken for a while and was even there for its release and the first days of opening, I chose not to play Deepwoken at all as of recent due to school, and instead chose to grind out Peroxide for its first week or so of release and make a couple videos on that. More will be coming soon, I promise y'all, trust. And during this event, from what I could tell, there was simply no rules to who or what got gripped. This progresses to the point where Deepwoken YouTuber SheepInSheepSkin decides to backstab Deepwoken YouTuber Supaa's girlfriend, Aquafina, and grip her under the preface that she just needed someone to test her newly attained bell with. Obviously, SheepInSheepSkin did not care about any of that and just wanted another head on his belt, foreshadowing, and said, forget what she talking about, I'ma just grip her. Aqua was rightfully infuriated at this though, which we all do under the circumstances of being gripped in Deepwoken. No one likes that happening, but yet retaliates and decides to attack his channel progress. The argument progresses and the debate is now that Aqua wants a rematch with Sheep on freshy accounts. However, seeing this, we kind of already know where that will be going. Seeing as how this will provide him really no benefit as he doesn't need to prove himself, Sheep refuses and instead proposes Aqua and Supaa fight him on their builds for the sake of content reasons, so basically a 1v2. Aqua calls Sheep out for just wanting clout and insults him further. The story proceeds to Valekis' video, who was the first to respond to Sheep. This includes some of Aqua's comments within it, and she further elaborates on some of the comments she made on Sheep and regarding his channel. Some of her comments made sense, while others were just outright aggressive. Valekis replies to various comments made throughout the video, summarizing the video as clearing some speculations on her comments in response to SheepInSheepSkin. The next video published is a raw, unfiltered voice chat recording of Aqua, Supaa, and SheepInSheepSkin's conversation regarding a lot that was spoken on or in Valekis' first video on the subject, which is on Sheep's channel. After that video is made, Sheep publishes his next two videos exposing Supaa of some very rather vulgar and indecent comments that suggest racism, transphobia, homophobia, and a little more. These comments were in fact not made recently, and instead he made those statements during the period of a game I'm familiar of, which he mentioned it to be fighting game. I used to be ranked in that game for like almost a year or something, and which it didn't take much at all. I spent some time on the game in the early days of its release, fighting the owner with my friends for a while that had racked me up in my friends enough points to allow us to just casually play the game and stay ranked. I just so happened to hold mine longer than my friends, and I was never really truly involved within the community, seeing as how Rogue Lineage was more popular at the time and that was more my speed. I love that game, man. That game was great even though it was so toxic. And you know, it just fighting game just really seemed to be a every now and then type of indulgence to me. It wasn't really something I took seriously. I feel as if his comments on the toxicity of the community are in fact valid, because some people who played Rogue played that game as well, and Rogue, even though it was a great game, it was super toxic. So I can vouch for him on that statement. Supaa proceeds to reply to this controversy at around 36:57 of his Gojo progression on his channel, surrounding his name and apologizing for his past actions, showing sincere growth from the transgressions that he made in the past. Further, the next person to upload was SheepInSheepSkin, informing everyone that Supaa was removed as an acknowledged content creator of Deepwoken, which could have been from the surfacing of his negatively reputable statements from back then. This video speculates that Supaa as of recent said the hard R, but it has yet to be confirmed to be him. His girlfriend had also apparently at one point said the hard R, which was proven. The official reason of Supaa being demoted, however, as a content creator was due to him BMing and accusations of it, or being proven factual. Valekis is the next to make a video on the subject, defending Supaa and Aqua on the situation with some rather convincing points, and later revealing that SheepInSheepSkin supposedly conversed with underage minors on some rather sexual and gross statements that can be found in Valekis' video. I'm not gonna show too much of that. He further reveals some screenshots of messages Sheep has sent in general that are rather yikes, kind of cringy. Sheep replies to this video with a video of his own, which he defends himself of majority of the accusations through the other screenshots not directed to the minor, seeing as how most of the screenshots that were sent were mutual jokes related between friends, except towards the minor, which is his lack of denial further confirms that they did in fact occur. He begins to apologize on that though for his past actions. Although he has no connection to the naming or authority of the Discord, most of the uncovered messages were found within. That summarizes most, if not everything that has happened as of right now. If you guys want me to update you guys on the situation as it develops, if it continues to develop, let me know down below. Thank you guys so much for the recent support again, and thank you guys for watching. I'll see y'all in the next video.